Welcome back. On this trip, I sailed to one of my favorite places on Grand Bahama, Old Bahama Bay. But the real highlight of the trip was going north of the island to experience a Stingray Adventure Tour with some friends. But first, I had to sail through Freeport Harbor, which can always be a little stressful. Thankfully, the traffic was light on the day I passed through. I didn't have to deal with any big cargo ships. It was a beautiful day for sailing as I beam reached 20 miles or so along the coast. For most of the cruise, I was able to kick back, take in the sights, and occasionally trim the sails. With a nice breeze and minimal chop, Pooh Bear was making good speed, and before long we were approaching West End. Since it's hurricane season, the marina was relatively empty. But I was quickly greeted by some of the locals. No swimming here. One of my favorite things about Old Bahama Bay is the marina restaurant, and I always look forward to Chef Patrick's conch chowder. After a few days of relaxing, I met up with my friends, Haley, Ashley, and Leor, to do the Stingray Experience Tour. The tour is operated by Keith Cooper and begins by taking his powerboat 6 miles north of Grand Bahama to Sandy Key. I'll let Keith take it from here.
Before I had a bigger Stingray, Big Mama, but
Big Mama.
I think she died.
Oh.
Right after the filming, as a matter of fact. I did it back in May. And I haven't seen her since August, so I got a funny feeling she's not around anymore. Yeah, I got emotional. I said, well,
Of course.
she's gone, she's gone. She was old, which was another thing.
How old do they live? How old do they normally live for?
About 30 or 46. And,
Give birth to live young.
huh?
Do they give birth to live young?
Yes, and they come out and they're on their own at that point. There is no nursing.
Okay.
There's no suckling. These are not mammals. These are fish, just like a shark's a fish. Hello, darling. Now they're all going to start congregating, and they don't like to buck up with each other, so they get into a little competition thing going on up here. So the first demonstration I'm going to do for you is called the kiss of the stingray, and that one will become a Kodak moment. Y'all ever heard that expression? Kodak moment. So hold on one second. Let me. And you see, I don't control them. I manage them. Oh, it should better, yeah, they freaking manage me. And I would just work with them, you know, I let them do their thing because they always rotate in and out. So you got 7 stingrays out here. This is remarkable. You got to video that with both cameras. Just video them out there. Just all, there you go. See here? There you go. Yeah, that's a nice picture. Hey guys. Yes, darling. Kiss of the stingray, people. Kodak moment right here. Hey, darling. I love you too, man. There's one kid who thought he was some kind of whatever. Decides that he's going to tell the owner from Fort Lauderdale, Dr. Donald Blowhammer and his brother Donald. He told him I got him making money on his two values so they can negotiate from a position of strength once a week. And if it's not really enough, we're going to give you fair market value. Yeah. Based on what the appraised value is. So so they can't see you're dipping them out of it. You can't that work, right? Let me show you right now. But these are just some of the solutions. See the rim of the mouth? See that? Yeah, right there where you're seeing it. Yeah, see that? No, it's a big. No, look, go to the other side over here. No, you'll see it right where it ends over here. Oh, let me lift it up. See the whole thing starts from here to here.
Yeah.
Pretty damn wide, isn't it? That was a big shark. Now let me tell you what happened. When the shark attacked her, now that's an attack, not a bite. It just happened to turn into a bite because she was able to take her spear, the stinger, and when I filmed her later, the tip of the spear, this membrane that covers that hard thing, was pushed back about 2 centimeters, and I filmed it. Shows that the force of that bit in there and banged the shark so hard, he had to let go at the point of impact where he almost ate her. Here she comes, she's turning now. Go underneath it right now, right now, right now. Lift up, lift up. Beautiful, beautiful. That's it.
After a couple hours of informative stories and playtime, Keith had the 4 of us distract the stingrays with food while he demonstrated the grand finale, feeding a moray eel. None of us volunteered to feed the eel, but it was amazing to watch. After 5 nights at West End, I decided to sail back to Freeport and take advantage of a little break in the stormy weather. The conditions weren't nearly as favorable as on the trip out, so I motor-sailed most of the way. There was a lot of traffic in Freeport Harbor, and I had to navigate around several big ships, including one that turned, heading straight towards me. Eventually I made it past the harbor zone, and then it was just a series of tacks to get back to my canal. I was finally able to see the Xanadu Princess Hotel, which marks the final leg of the journey. With generally good sailing, fine food, and playtime with the stingrays, it ended up being a better trip than I'd anticipated. I wonder where Pooh Bear is going to take us next.